To the top story at this hour, and the ICICI Bank Group is discussing the reshuffle of the top management that may see life insurance ventures CEO Sandeep Bakshi becoming the interim chief at ICICI Bank. That's according to people who are familiar with the matter. Now, this is coming amid investigations into the CEO's alleged violation of the Code of Conduct. That's with Chanda Kochar. The rearrangement is being contemplated by the board as B. N. Sri Krishna, a retired Supreme Court judge, is investigating the role of Chanda Kochar, who is likely to be on leave until the investigation is complete. To be sure, the board is yet to sign off on the decision to make the changes. They said that there have been discussions on having the senior-most Bakshi as the officiating CEO, but the board is yet to sign off on this. Now, let's take it across to my colleagues who are joining in for more perspective on the same. We've got Ashwin Mohan standing by, as well as Saloni Shukla for more details. Now, Ashwin, I'm going to come to you first. There's been a lot of speculation regarding this. Finally, it seems like some little more conclusive, if you will, reports are emerging. What's the latest?
That's right. It's clearly a very crucial board meet as far as ICICI Bank is concerned, because you immediately saw the reaction in the markets earlier today when Economic Times broke the story about the board meeting contemplating a change of guard at the top. So clearly the markets want stability as far as ICICI Bank is concerned, and the front runner that we understand, of course, based on the Economic Times report, is Mr. Bakshi, who is, of course, from ICICI Prudential Life Insurance. Now, it's interesting because Mr. Bakshi and Chanda Kochar both are contemporaries. Both started off their careers at ICICI Bank more than 3 decades back. And in the past, Mr. Bakshi has been a deputy managing director. He's also, in fact, headed the retail division. He's also been involved with ICICI General Insurance and also linked to ICICI Securities. So, Bakshi has held a wide variety of portfolios, and therefore clearly looks like he does have the requisite background to take over the post of interim CEO while Justice Sri Krishna completes his investigation. Now, the reason why we are given to understand that Chanda Kochar could be asked to step down for an interim period is because the entire investigation is regarding her alleged violation of Code of Conduct and also the alleged quid pro quo deals that were struck between the ICICI Bank and Vidicon Group, and which of course involved her husband as well. SEBI's notice also did not help things and has put a lot of pressure on the board, because the notice in fact questions ICICI Bank regarding alleged violation of disclosure obligations. So there's been a lot of pressure on the board, and they definitely needed to act. Bakshi is currently the front runner. As we speak, the board meeting is going on. I'm standing right outside the ICICI headquarters. So we'll have to wait and watch to see what are the decisions that the board eventually comes out with. Justice Sri Krishna is likely to begin the probe beginning this week itself. It's a one-man committee, but of course he will take the help of audit firms and law firms as well. So that's where the story stands as of now in terms of the board meeting. Another important aspect that we'll have to wait and watch out for is whether there'll be any change in the role of the chairman. Mr. M.K. Sharma, we understand, has expressed his point of view that he does not wish to continue. So whether there will be a change of chairman also as far as the board is concerned, that's the third aspect we need to look out for. So 3 aspects: the official stamp on the beginning of the probe by Justice Sri Krishna, whether or not an interim CEO is appointed and whether it will be Mr. Bakshi, and thirdly, whether the chairman's role will also undergo a change. Those are the 3 key takeaways that we need to look out for. We are awaiting for the board meet to conclude, and an official announcement is expected post that. Back to you.
Question marks still arising. In fact, let me take it across to my colleague Saloni Shukla, who joins in from the Economic Times. And Saloni, it's a big rejig, as we saw as well. The stock price clearly reacted to the news that we could potentially have someone being named as the interim CEO. Take us through the details that you're picking up, because there seem to have been discussions of Mr. Bakshi taking over as the officiating CEO, but we're still awaiting board approval for the same.
Yes, so the board meeting is currently ongoing right now. What we have picked up primarily is the fact that the board is considering an interim CEO and has zeroed in on Sandeep Bakshi because he's the senior most as far as the ICICI group is concerned, and he has held various roles across various subsidiaries of the ICICI group. Now we are also hearing is that if Bakshi comes to ICICI Bank, then somebody will have to take the helm of ICICI Prudential Life, where he is currently the CEO. What we are also picking up is that the board last week was discussing the fact that they would like to bring in an interim CEO because Justice Sri Krishna, whose stamp of approval for the head of the probe committee is likely to come today, may or may not like the current CEO Chanda Kochar to continue in the role while the probe is ongoing. What we are also expecting is that there may be some announcement regarding who the law firm and the audit firm will be who will assist Justice Sri Krishna. So a couple of important points we are really expecting out of this board meeting. It's currently ongoing, and we'll wait and watch what happens after that. Back to you.
Will be very crucial. Ashwin as well as Saloni, many thanks for joining in and giving us a 360-degree view as to what is expected from this all-important meet. Well, let's shift gears then and